Stay here, boy. What is it, boy? Oh my God, they're back. I knew the bastards would be back.
Is the Addams family in town?
How about we sell you a ticket next time, Morticia?
Megan, right?
Could be.
I'm Melissa.
Right. They weren't talking to you, you know.
They're jerks. With most of the people in this town, if you're not a blood relative, you're an outsider. And unfortunately, just about everyone's related. Bunch of lame inbreds. So, you going to first hour biology?
Yeah. Well, you should go on ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit then.
I see you've spared no expense.
Only Spoon River's best for my daughter. So how's the new school, Megan? You haven't said anything about it this week.
Nothing interesting to say about it.
Well, as long as you stay out of trouble this time, like you promised.
That's why there's nothing interesting to talk about.
I'm telling you, Sheriff, they attacked one of my cows last night, and if you don't believe me, I can show you the carcass.
Deke, you know if I go out there and take a look, that it's gonna look like a feral dog or maybe a bear did it again.
That's what you're gonna put in your report? That's what you're gonna tell people?
These things happen.
Well, why do they keep happening to me? They keep taking my cattle.
How about you let me enjoy my dinner? I'll be out a bit later.
You aren't gonna do nothing.
Deke, I will come out there by 8 o'clock, okay?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I didn't know there were bears around here.
Megan, we're not in the city anymore. You have to be careful around here.
That's interesting. I do not want to start all over again tomorrow. Who's he?
Oh, that's Victor. He's a bit of a loner. He's actually the other new person in school. Moved here about a year ago after his parents were killed. I heard he lives with an uncle.
You seem to know a lot about him. Are you interested?
Oh, no. He's not my type.
Sure. So he's not part of the in crowd, is he?
No, not like the jocks and the cheerleaders, but I don't know. I get a weird feeling from him.
He seems interesting.
I've never seen him take an interest in anyone, but if eyes had teeth, he'd be shredded.
Well, what the hell? So, I feel like I should be charging you something.
What?
For staring at me for the past 5 minutes.
Oh, you're making a joke.
If I was making a joke, you'd be laughing. I'm not laughing.
So, you just moved here?
Exactly. We're going for lunch. Did you want to join us?
I can do that.
That is just great. So, you're not the best conversationalist, and I can see you didn't eat any lunch. Why is that?
I had a big breakfast.
They're jerks. They're just their new toy. Don't worry, they'll lose interest soon. Not the best attention spans, if you know what I mean.
You got a problem, Victor?
Yeah, I hate idiots.
You better not be talking about me.
And what if I am?
Would either of you two like to explain exactly what is going on here?
He was throwing stuff at Megan.
Is that what you were doing?
I was just walking. Then this psycho grabs me.
Well, it seems as though you were doing more than just walking.
You're dead meat.
Looks like 2 new recruits for my after-school detention.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Victor was standing up for you.
Yeah, he was.
What is this? I wouldn't have gone in that direction, but it's not bad. Perhaps you can perfect your technique later on, in my after-school detention, starting tomorrow. And you can supervise. Oh yes, Miss Megan Reese, your reputation has preceded you. And I can see you're already negatively affecting one of my better students. We can't have that.
My parents are gonna kill me.
I can relate.
Oh, how was school today?
It was an improvement from yesterday.
What?
Nothing. How was your day at work?
Oh, fine. Best day of my life. Oh, I was talking to Mr. Hopkins earlier. He has a daughter about your age.
Oh, does she go to my school?
Yes, her name's Jenna. She's a cheerleader. Do you know her?
I've seen her around.
I thought it would be a good idea if we all got together for dinner this weekend. It'd be a good way to get to know more people.
I don't know, Ma. I have a lot of schoolwork to do.
Schoolwork?
Well, we have this big test on next Monday, and I was wondering if it'd be okay if I studied at a friend's house after school this week.
Study. Friend. Are you feeling okay? Oh, I know. You're a pod person and you've taken over my daughter's body.
Funny! Ha 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 ha!
So how did you meet this friend?
We have a common foe, so it just kind of worked out.
Okay. You can go and study at her place this week, but as long as I get to meet her soon.
Great.
It is she, right?
Mom.
Aha. So that's why you drew the picture.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Miss Busybody.
You know, it's not cool that you dragged me into this.
I'm sorry.
I've never been in detention before in my life. I feel like such a delinquent. I kind of like it.
Detainees, look at the clock. For the next 2 hours, there will be no talking, no texting, no electronics of any kind. Just studying. I don't want to hear a single sound from any one of you.
So how much trouble did you get into about this detention?
My mom was pretty cool about it, actually.
Seriously? Thought my dad was gonna have an embolism or something. I should really be pissed at you, you know?
Yeah, well, why should you be different than anyone else? Join the club.
I gotta take a piss. Hey, You're still in my car! Oh, there you are.
Hey, buddy, can you give me a hand?
I just heard some bad news. I no longer have to go to school? Someone was killed near town last night, I think by an animal.
Do you think it was really the aliens?
Megan,
What, Yogi Bear killed someone?
I'm serious. We're not living in the city anymore. I just want you to be careful, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Hey, I haven't seen your boyfriend around all week. Is he hiding from me? He cost me a week of football practice.
Okay, two things. Number one, are you certain you want to perpetuate the Neanderthal jock stereotype? Number two, he's not my boyfriend.
Hey,
You do not want me to count to 3.
Mike, she doesn't know anything. She isn't anything.
You're not from around here.
That's why they call me the new girl.
Why'd you move here?
I didn't have a lot of choice. My mom's working over at the army base, and I'm not exactly making enough income to move away.
You know, they say sarcasm is a form of anger.
I didn't say I wasn't angry.
Well, don't be angry at me. I'm just trying to make a friend.
Sorry. How did he do that? I do not think this is a bear. Jeez, I think I peed!
I didn't mean to scare you.
Did you hear that? What was it?
I don't know, some animal? Maybe a cougar. They come down here sometimes.
It was loud.
Humor me and let me walk you home. I'll feel better knowing you didn't become cat food.
Cougar, you're not kidding. I am officially in the friggin' boonies.
That you definitely are.
So, I'm thinking you're like a stalker or something.
We were just walking in the same direction.
I thought you lived on the other side of town.
I didn't say I was walking home, but it's flattering to hear you've been checking up on me.
It's just something I heard at school.
Ah, the rumor mill.
Uh-huh. So, how did you know what to do back there? Isn't it dangerous scaring it away?
I've been around ornery cats before. They're probably more afraid of me than anything else. It did run away, right?
True. Ornery. You actually said the word ornery. You are a weird one.
Pots and kettles, Megan. Pots and kettles.
Here we are. Thanks for the protection. Well, I've got to get going. See you tomorrow.
I could really use a drink of water. Heroics and all.
Just wait right here and I'll go get it.
You're not going to invite me in?
It's... My mom is probably home and she gets cranky when she gets back from work. And I don't want to explain why I'm late, who you are. It'd be a big thing.
Okay.
Back in a sec.
Meg, why didn't you invite your friend in? I haven't met any of your friends from school.
Well, I'm not 7.
The water? I should get going. There's all that algebra homework due tomorrow, right? Miss Reese, it was good meeting Megan's mother.
Well, I guess you better get cracking on that math homework, huh?
Great. No way. Victor, hi. Did you want to come over after school and study? It'd be okay. For some reason, my mom likes you and she's never liked any of my friends.
That's just it. I don't think we should be friends. There are some things about me.
And it has nothing to do with me. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine.
So, did you ask him out?
I asked him to come over and study.
And? Oh.
That guy is giving me emotional whiplash.
So it was nice finally meeting one of your friends.
He's not exactly a friend.
How did you meet him?
Oh, at school. Look, he's just this dumb guy.
But you like him.
Brought you some water.
Thank you.
So, how much longer are you gonna be? It's starting to get dark out.
I won't be too much longer. Just gonna finish off the weeding.
I was talking to Matt and Tara, and we're totally in for camping this weekend.
Awesome. All right, I'll be right in.
Okay.
So, what do people do around here for fun?
Oh, you mean besides race their pickups and have pig roasts and mate with their siblings?
Okay, what do you do around here for fun?
Well, I do like to go to the mall, but it's a really long drive.
So you're a closet mole rat then?
Well, what did you do for fun where you lived?
We lived in Toronto, so there was always the city clubs. There was always something to do.
Do you still keep in contact with your friends?
I wouldn't exactly call them friends.
Hey, I think somebody has a crush on you.
Oh my god, I can't figure out what the deal is with him. It's like 1 minute he wants to ask me out, and the next he doesn't even want to talk to me. Men. Ah, my stalker who is not a stalker. How do you do that?
I have my mysterious ways.
Are you like bipolar or something? 1 minute you're friendly and the next you're a stranger. Do you like me or not?
I'm leaning towards like. Do you want to grab a bite to eat?
I'm leaving a message for my mom, preventative so she doesn't freak out that I'm not home.
Smart girl.
You say this is a shortcut?
It'll probably take the same amount of time, but it's a nicer walk.
So you're not going to tell me how you did that magic act?
You're seeing things.
You were 100 feet away.
I was only 10. It just seemed different, right?
No, that's not an acceptable answer.
What do you want me to say?
The truth.
Even though we were both there, we might have seen different things. Everyone sees the same events differently.
That's still not an answer.
Well, that's the best I can do right now, Megan.
Who am I kidding? I know exactly what he is. These games with me. The cheerleader? That two-timing bastard!
I saw your note.
Obviously.
What did I do now? What's wrong?
You don't want to be with me because you're secretly with Jenna, aren't you?
Huh?
I saw you last night, I think.
That's not what it looked like. I was feeding on her.
On Jenna! I knew it.
Are you scared?
No. I think it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Seriously, but why are you feeding on Jenna and not on me?
You're not fazed that I'm a vampire, but you're upset that I'm feeding on Jenna. This is crazy.
I don't understand. I want to understand.
Come on. I want to show you something in the forest.
So, you wanted to show me the woods?
This is where I go to think.
So there's seriously nothing going on between you and the bimbo?
No.
Then why are you feeding off of her?
It's not only her. She's just one of the herd I feed off of.
Herd?
Oh, sorry. That's, what we call you.
There's more of you here?
Look, I shouldn't be telling you any of this.
Your secret is safe with me. I won't tell anyone. Besides, who'd believe me?
It's dangerous to know.
Seriously, my lips are zipped.
Good. Hey. Do you want me to take you up there?
Not unless you want me to puke in your mouth. Heights make me sick. Projectile and everything.
Okay, I have that image planted firmly in my mind.
Hey, I'm getting eaten.
Come closer. They don't bite me.
That is amazing. You never get mosquito bites?
Nothing bites me.
So, you can obviously go out during the daylight, and you can also eat real food. Do you sleep at all?
You know, most of the things you hear about vampires aren't true. I'm breaking the rules by telling you all this.
You're so warm. I thought you'd be, life impaired.
We're not really dead. We're more like hyper alive. We have to eat a bit to keep the energy up. Beef usually does it.
When did you become a
In the 1970s.
Who bit you?
It doesn't actually work like that. It's a bit more involved.
How exactly does one become a vampire then?
Well, it's something that's spread through intimacy.
Seriously? Wow. vampirism is an STD.
Her name was Amanda. I met her at Woodstock.
Woodstock?
The real one, 1969. Not that MTV nonsense.
You two aren't still...
No, we're not involved like that. Besides, she is a bit older than me.
Have you ever killed anyone?
A few times I took too much. But we're designed to feed on humans. We need human blood to survive. We don't need to kill.
What about your bite marks? People would notice, wouldn't they?
No. After we're done feeding, those wounds heal. And our venom keeps them asleep so they never know.
So, Jenna has no idea you're using her as a juice box.
None at all. And neither does her idiot boyfriend.
God, he'd die if he knew you were sucking on him.
Well, subconsciously, I think he's aware of it. Most of them know something's up. That's why they tend to keep their distance from me.
You don't mind being alone?
I'm not alone anymore.
Do you know who's doing the killings in town?
It's someone who no longer cares about the rules. Or who wants to stay hidden.
There's something else I want to ask you.
What else?
Did you want to come over for dinner tomorrow night?
I'm glad you could come for dinner. I'm making lasagna and garlic bread. I hope that's okay.
Oh, I love garlic.
So there we were in this 5-star restaurant, and she's screaming bloody murder. Don't kill the lobster! So we finally had to buy it alive and let it go free in the ocean. It was the only way to keep her quiet.
She does have a mouth on her.
So, what about you, Victor? I understand you're living with your uncle?
Yeah, my mother's brother. It's alright.
I hate to break up this stroll down memory lane, but we have a test to study for tomorrow, right?
A painful test.
No, you kids go on then. I'll clean up.
My room's this way. I was serious about wanting to study for that test tomorrow. I think Miss Clooney has it in for me, and I don't want to give her the satisfaction of giving me anything less than a B.
Miss Clooney can be a tough one to deal with.
She's a bitch.
She's not that bad. I mean, she is a tough teacher. Can I ask you something?
Sure, fire away.
Do you want to go for a walk?
Sure. He's not really your uncle, right? How does that work?
Money. He's being paid to my cover story.
He knows what you are?
Of course. Part of how we're able to survive is with human help.
So he's like your Renfield.
Don't ever say that. It's very derogatory.
I got it. It won't happen again. So he doesn't care what you do?
No. And I'm older than him.
Victor, do you want to bite me?
No! I don't want to think of you as a food source. I would never feed on you.
Then how do you want to think of me?
Like this.
I'll see you in class tomorrow?
Of course.
It's showtime, TJ. It's showtime.
Hey, why are you stopping?
I think someone's watching us.
Oh yeah? That someone's gonna get their ass kicked.
Is anyone out there?
Look, it was probably just an animal. So, where were we?
I don't think I want to do this right now.
Oh, you are dead!
Victor? What are you doing here? Where's Mike?
Yeah, hello. I need to speak to the sheriff. He's out? Well, this is Deke. You better send someone out here then. I seen something really bad, and there's some dead people out here, and I seen who done it.
Class, by now I am sure you have all heard what happened to Mike and Jenna. The sheriff would like to say a few words about it, and we will have counselors available should any of you need to speak to somebody about how you are feeling. Sheriff?
Thank you, Ms. Clooney. Well, class, this is a terrible, terrible thing. And as your teacher says, there'll be people to talk to if you're having a hard time coping. But I'm also here to find out if anyone has seen Victor Smith or knows his whereabouts. Yes.
Sheriff, what does Victor have to do with any of this?
We have a reliable witness that places him at the scene of the crime and suspect he may be involved. Right now, a group of responsible citizens are searching through town for his whereabouts. Thank you.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Victor didn't do it. What are you talking about? The sheriff says there was a witness.
Victor didn't do it.
Why are you saying this?
Because I know Victor. I've known him for a long time.
You've got to be kidding me.
Victor and I have been helping each other out since before you were born, little girl.
You mean you're Amanda? I can't believe this. Why are you telling me this?
Because I care about Victor, and he cares about you.
So you're saying he didn't kill Mike and Jenna?
Victor doesn't kill, not unless he absolutely has to. If I've taught him anything, it's that.
But there was a witness there.
A lunatic farmer who thinks aliens are after him. And the sheriff surely has his own agenda.
So who killed him then?
One of us. One of us who is changing. And who doesn't care if we're discovered.
Where is he?
Close by. And safe, but I need your help.
You've got it. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Well, here's the plan.
Victor? Victor? Victor!
Over here. Did Amanda fill you in?
Yes, she did. I can't believe she's Amanda.
We'll talk about it later, I'm sure.
She explained to me that one of your kind has gone nuts and decided the rules don't apply anymore, and that it has something to do with a blood red moon.
The moon has an odd effect on some really old vampires.
So you're basically saying that he's a vampire who's turning into a werewolf.
Werewolves don't exist. He's becoming less human. Think of him as a mega vampire.
Mega vampire. Fantastic. And his name is?
I'd rather not tell you just yet. He's the oldest one I know. And with that comes abilities.
He'd be able to read my mind?
Sort of. He'd know you were catching on to him. And I don't want you to be his next victim.
Amanda's getting more help. More vampires?
Yes, that's the plan.
You believe my daughter's been kidnapped by Victor? And that he's the one who's been murdering people around town?
Someone saw him last night at the scene of the last incident. We have a witness that places him at the scene of the crime.
The cheerleader and her boyfriend? No, there must be some mistake. I met the boy. He wouldn't hurt her.
Be that as it may, she may be in danger. Do you know of any place they'd go? A hangout or a hideout?
They came over here a couple of times, but that's all.
You have no information where I can find him.
No. I bet she's just late and will be home soon.
If that happens, please give me a call, ma'am. She may know where he is.
All right, I will.
I need to call my mother and tell her that I'm okay.
You're not going to tell her anything.
It'll be too much for her to take in. I'll tell her I'm over at Alyssa's or something.
She'll believe that?
Probably not, but at least she'll know I'm okay.
Megan, where are you? The sheriff just called and he thinks you've been kidnapped.
I'm not kidnapped, I'm fine.
You're with him, aren't you?
I have to do this, Mom. He didn't hurt anyone and we're going to prove it.
There's nothing I can say that will change your mind?
Of course not.
Be careful. Be safe.
I will. Bye, Mom. That went over better than I thought it would.
Your mom likes me.
what now?
We kill him.
We kill him?
We should probably cut off his head to be safe.
Oh yeah, that should stop him without a head and all to bite people with. So what do we do now? How do we even find him?
He'll find us, I'm sure. Plus, Amanda should be back with reinforcements.
Have you heard from her?
No.
How long ago did you try?
An hour ago. And an hour before that.
Try again.
She's coming.
We should be getting more help. Crap! Sheriff Creed thinks you're the killer. If we explain to him that it's not you, that it's someone else.
He would believe us. Why?
We were at the restaurant that day when the one murder happened. There were witnesses that you were with me. We can show him you're innocent so he can go after the real killer.
It's not something that can be proven. Look, I'm an outsider, like you. Our word is nothing in this town. Tonight is a blood-red moon. And all this is an excuse to get the townspeople confused and separated so we can pick them off. So he can gorge himself and then move on.
Victor, we have to be able to tell him
Megan,
something.
Stop it! There's nothing we can do. Nothing.
Why?
Because Sheriff Creed is the killer.
No way.
I can hear someone coming. Just stay right here, and I'll lead them in the other direction. I move fast. They won't be able to catch me. What is it?
That night I saw you with Jenna. You let me see you.
It was an excuse to tell you everything. Look, let me sidetrack them, and I'll come back, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do by tonight. I think we may be on our own.
Okay. It's crazy, but I'm as bored as hell.
Good thing I got lunch, spice things up.
Megan!
Caught you in my web spider.
Believe it or not, I'm not even going to ask why you're doing all this. But I do want to know something before Victor shows up to kick your ass.
Yes.
How old are you?
Well, let's just say I remember when there were mammoths and saber-toothed tigers.
Victor's going to come rescue me.
Oh yes, I'm counting on it. He's very, very protective of you. When he comes, I'll kill him and make it look like he did it all. Just as I planned. So sit tight, little girl.
Megan, you okay?
Victor, kick his ass.
Just in time for dinner.
The humans are gonna know what you are when they see all this.
No, we have to finally take care of all this evidence you call.
And besides, there aren't going to be many survivors. I'm so tired of pretending to be one of these sheeple. There are many moons I don't have.
You're friggin' insane, Sheriff douchebag.
Don't tell me that you don't enjoy the hunt, Victor. You don't enjoy the kill.
Victor doesn't kill.
Is that what you told your pet human? I don't think Mike or Jenna would agree with that.
You're not framing Victor for your murders, you shape-changing jerkwad.
Ice, our fabled morphing ability. It doesn't matter. Everyone's going to believe that Victor committed all those murders.
I don't think so.
I'll help you, Sheriff. Oh, those damn aliens. I knew I'd get them.
Victor! Victor, no! No, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Victor. I love you. Oh no. No! No!
Can I get you anything?
No, Mom. I don't need anything. I just need to sleep.
Call me if you need anything, Megan.
I will, Mom. Thanks. Victor? Victor, how is this possible?
Not everything you hear about vampires is true. Some of it is.
Stay. I want you to stay.
Megan, this is a big decision. I don't think I realized what a big change was going to be for me.
Did you regret being a vampire?
No. For the most part, it's great.
Okay then. But the main thing is, I want to be with you for a long time. I love you, Victor.
I love you too. Are you sure?
I am.
This is serious.
I don't think this could get any more serious. Now come here.